Yo. Yo. Yo.
First.
Yes, you are. Somebody did actually sub 3 days ago, but you are the first for this stream, as in like when I was offline and they said all by myself. Big shout out to Liam, by the way, with a prime for 5 months. That was 3 days ago. Dino coming in with a tier 1 for 13 months. Wow, wow, wow. DJ, Russ, welcome guys over on the kicks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. YouTube, how are we today? Good afternoon, Twitchy, Twitch, McTwitch. How are we, Jamhead? ISO, Catnip, Rad, Claw, Wheaty, Hazy, Nemo, yo, 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 Thunder. Upstate Ben, Berry, Acidic, yo, yo, Joseph, Charles, Gary, Riley, Steve, CFQ, hello, 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 yo.
Dono train on YouTube, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
We don't have to do that, Joseph. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat, my friend. I appreciate the Purple Ranger. Hello. Guys, thank you. How are we today? Are we okay? I really quickly just need to grab some stuffs. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I shall be with you very, 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 very shortly. Right, I'm going to go blow my nose because my nose is a little bit stiffed up right now, a bit blocked. Yo, Russ, giving a sub to Mr. Animal as well. Russ, thank you very much. I appreciate that over on Kick. I appreciate your face. H-Dump coming in with a prime for 16 months in a row. BRB, 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, we're going to talk about yesterday's video. And you know what I might do today? How are we feeling about looking at some old Xbox One S boards? You are in them bad boys and putting yesterday's video to the test. What do you guys think? BRB. Yep. Candy coming in with a prime for 15 months in a row. Candy, thank you very much. We're on a level 1 hype train, guys. Ash coming in as well. Welcome for the follow. And Lassie as well. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a lovely, beautiful Sunday it is. I can confirm, and I hope everyone else is off the same sort of mindset. Today is Sunday, and we love a Sunday. Tricks coming in with a prime 5 months in a row. You have helped our hype train, mate. Thank you very, very much. The Xbox One S is currently my favourite console to work on right now. They are super cheap to buy. They are, yes. They don't yield much profit, though. That's the only thing, is I'd say they don't yield much profit. But yes, you're 100% correct. They are super, super cheap to purchase. But nobody's buying them good, you know? Yo, Dave's welcome. How are you? Have I ever been outside the UK? Yes. Yeah. I've been to New York. I've got a really dodgy stomach. Yo, Panic, welcome. How are you today? Gozzy, hello, my friend Reaper. Dr. Dankin, welcome. Hazy, sorry, it didn't come through, but it says that you've continued your sub from a Prime / a gift to Tier 1. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's incredible support, mate. Thank you. Sundays give a +1 to a bonus to repair. I hope so. I hope so. Still a great console. I agree, especially if you can get an SSD in it. I think so. You know, I think it's still viable today. Royster coming in with a Prime for 23 months in a row. Welcome, bud. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. KC, yo, how are you? 80, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Save that, close it down. Right. Been a manic morning here. How come, Bodge? The weather's lovely in the UK at the minute. When I say lovely, it's still a little bit warm, a bit too hot, but it's the rain is here, and it's things you'd love to see. Because we still got a hose pipe ban. No Switch 2's coming through just yet, Steve. No. I haven't heard anything. Andy. I bought a basic station to try and get into this lovely hobby. Do you recommend any videos or books well besides your channel? Thank you. I appreciate that, Ricardo. I would say your best bet is if you do !LearnRepair, it will link you to a great video. That video will link you to another video, which is a really, really good place to kind of start. But I'd say there is no better starting than to just literally get stuck in. Buy yourself some like faulty stuff, excuse me, or even start taking things apart and just putting them back together. That's what I always recommend. Just get a screwdriver, take something apart, put it back together. Nintendo Switch Lite, just anything, and see how you get on. See if you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you know, go that little bit further. Thank you very much, Retro, coming in with 20 months total now. You're an absolute legend. Thank you. You've also taken us to a level 3 hype train right at the start. Thank you. Helping somebody with Windows and a new laser machine that would not connect. I hate Windows. Fix it for them. Nice. I don't want to ask what it is because I feel like it's going to be something really complex, right? I could be wrong. One in the chat if you saw yesterday's video.
Let us go.
Yo, Casey Huber coming in with a Prime for 4 months. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, thank you for the hype train. Starting it at a level 3 is crazy. Thank you. You ever get tired of answering that question about how to get started? No. Because everyone has to start somewhere. And I think back to the time that I started, I didn't really have that person to ask, especially from a live stream perspective. I don't think Phil was streaming at the point where I started my channel. So I never really had that person to ask how to get into it and whatnot. You know, you just kind of had to stumble your way into it. So to be able to help people who are a little bit stuck on where to start, that makes me happy. Even if it's something as simple as just explaining over and over again to take stuff apart and put it back together. Because if I could tell myself back then what to do, it would be exactly that. Yeah, don't take anything apart that you cannot afford to lose. Correct. Yep. So yeah, I thought we'd take a look at some UART stuff. Yesterday's video was probably my favorite video in a very long time. I know that the format of it isn't what a lot of people like, you know, where it comes from a live stream and turned into a video. And yes, I think it would have done probably a lot better if it was just a video on its own. But then, you know, maybe I wouldn't have had the desired outcome that I would have wanted. So everything kind of happens for a reason. Chris, welcome, buddy. I do think that it was like one of my best repairs for me personally, regardless of like putting the actual content out and seeing what the situation is. Just regarding the actual repair, I'm very proud of myself that I was able to get it working. There's a couple of things that I'm a little bit gutted about, and this is a me thing. This is nothing to do with anybody else. I'm a little bit annoyed because what I would have done without the help of the live stream, I would have just gone to power it on and probably would have done so much more damage to the APU or something. Because the RAM was already gone, right? So I need to look at it from a perspective of, okay, so at this point, the RAM, my chair looks really, really strange. Why is it like that? It's straight, which is almost pointing that way. But if I actually sit straight, which is to the desk like this, my camera like veers off. Where is it? What's going on here? Sorry. That's better, I guess. Yeah, I'm just a little bit upset about the fact that if I had given that power, because the RAM was already gone, 12 volts would have probably gone straight through to the APU or something. And that is where in my head I keep thinking about like, okay, without the live stream itself and without the help that I received, I wouldn't have been able to fix it. It's good from a perspective of like, well, at least now I know that I'm going to be able to, I'm gonna look for those things in the future if I ever come to work on a Series X that has like a 12 volt short. One of the first things that I'm gonna do is see if the RAM rail has been damaged before I give it power. Joycat, welcome. How are you? And Person, thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. I'm a little bit gutted about the fact that I had to get help for it, but at the same time, in a lot of scenarios, you have to like swallow your pride, because it would have been, that would have made the fix a little bit sweeter as if I didn't have the help. You know, it's one of those things. But you can't choose everything. But in terms of like what I learned, and I wouldn't have learned without having the help and asking for the help. So it's all good. It's all good. But I really enjoyed yesterday's video. Yeah, of course. Yeah. At least the help was there. Yeah, exactly. Because of you guys in the live stream. Factually true. I'm going to put the aircon on. It's really stuffy. Like I just said about the weather. It's like, it's really, really stuffy, but wet. It's one of those. I mean, if it wasn't stuffy and it was like quite cool now, it would be A1 weather. But it's just a little bit stuff. So let's get that on. Ay, 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 ay. Chris, welcome, buddy. How are you? Hot and muggy? Yeah, it's just a bit hot and muggy here as well. Yeah, it is. It is just a bit hot and muggy. Agreed. Right. Let's get our magic UART board. UARtation to the nation. That is the PS one. Where's the other one gone? Don't do this to me. I specifically remember... Or was that what I dropped on the floor? Oh, is that what I dropped on the floor? And said, oh, I'll pick that up later. and just didn't. Wait. That's a good way to learn. Just live stream, and then you're having issues with. That's how I've made a career. Yeah, I just got really surprised. The PS5 RAM chip would be fine for an Xbox. Same. I mean, I've tested games and stuff on it as well, so you know, it just depends how it lasts, the longevity of it. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing. Greg, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Love the fix. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Hello from Australia, says Lee. I've been fixing things for over 20 years, and my kids always asked how I know I fix everything because I watch like guys like you all the time. Me? I found it. Lol, I appreciate the love, but yeah, I don't necessarily agree with the fact that me. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of tempted to look at these other Series X boards first. Ah, they don't have the SSDs. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? Yo, Greg, thank you very much for coming over with a tier 1, mate. I appreciate that. That's very, very, very kind of you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lard Boy says, hello from... is that the Isle of Wight? If so, welcome, buddy. How are you? I'm pretty sure you guys got the best like tomatoes or something. Yeah, let's do some Xbox One S's and just get to... let's get used to some UARTing, shall we? And then we can use that to our advantage. Yeah, this one doesn't even have... Oh, was this the one that had the crack in the APU? Let's have a look. Why not? Let's just take it easy. Let's get a good old power supply for the Xbox One S's and just sort through them and see what boards work and what don't. And then what I can do is maybe just like, guys, what do we think? I can just like compile a bunch of boards. Ah, but they're not going to be... They don't have a disk drive, right? Chat, can you make an Xbox One S a digital version? What did you do, by the way, Russ? If you had any, or anyone for that matter, if you've had any donor boards, what did you do? Because if we don't have any of the disk drives, we're not going to be able to get it up and running, are we? So can you make an Xbox One S into a digital version without a disk drive? Or I'll tell you what, chat. Should we just do like so today, instead of having like the disk drive situation, should we, one in the chat, if you think this is what we should do, we should just go through the boards and see if we can just get used to using the UART and just see what faults we come across on the Xbox One S's. So we're not getting it back up. We're not getting them back up and running to like fully work because I don't have the disk drives for them. But if we've just got like a bunch of boards, we can just go through them, see what the common faults are, and just go from there. And just compile like information in our brains. I mean, this is a good learning day, right? This is a nice Sunday. We've got the music on. We're chilling. We can take it nice and easy, and then we can just like, you know, weigh up all of our knowledge and go, okay, well, these are now things for us to look out for. Oh my gosh, guys, look at the RAM on this one. What's that? Has anyone else seen that before? Look at the RAM sticks. What? What's that? DDR 1.5? How small they are. I didn't know you could get RAM sticks like that on an Xbox One S. Not that I've necessarily like looked out for them in the past, but that's weird. Right, let's see how we do this then. Okay, I'm going to need the power supply, aren't I? So I need power supply. I'm going to need a heatsink. The heatsink necessarily... Oh! Am I going to need a power supply if I can just hook up 12 volts? Yeah, I'll just do that. I don't even need a power supply because I can just hook up 12 Vs to this bad boy. See what I'm saying? Lovely bubbly. Was wondering when I asked you about a 3DS, you said you couldn't fix it without wages because your strength in modern consoles, that you're concerned about the smaller ones. I just didn't fancy it, Joycat. I just didn't fancy it, bud. Yo, CPR coming in with a tier 1 for 18 months.
Good
Thank you so much. Hello, my friend. Good afternoon. How are you? Well, I'm just setting up the multi-me tray. So bear with it, the sandwich. Practice makes perfect. Exactly that, Barry. How are you, Barry? Today, you okay? Cool. Guys, am I right in thinking that I can definitely use thingy here? Game Joy, welcome. How are you? Yeah, the E106. I don't think you can make it a digital version. That'd be pretty cool, though. Guys, what else can I do with this Pi Pico? JDT programmer when? Tapari, welcome. How are you, my friend? Good afternoon. All right, then. Let's have a butcher, shall we? Ilya 80, welcome. Ray, welcome. We are just fixing some Xbox One S boards with UART. And just having a little bit, well, hopefully getting some nice fixes. Fixing old Xbox One S consoles with UART. Cool. Right, I need to have a look and see what the situation is here to see where I hook this bad boy up. What is it called? What's the repository called, chat? What's the place called? GitHub. Pico Durango. Xbox One S. How does it look on Xbox One S? Let's see. How does she look? Oh, it's the big one. It's this bad boy down here. This is where we have to go. Okay. So, I just need to give this 12 Vs on the Res. And I'm pretty sure this coil here is 12 volt. Actually, any of these are 12 volts. Oh, this doesn't have a... Oh, this is missing 2 MOSFETs. So I'm going to have to replace... That's another thing I'm going to have to do, isn't it? So I'm just going to replace the MOSFETs here and see what the situation is. This is potentially going to be something like a beep on, beep off. I can't confirm that, to be honest, without having some stuff plugged in and whatnot. But what we'll do is we'll replace the MOSFETs here and we'll go from there. So I'll use a donor for these, ironically, just to see what the situation is. And if I get them working, I get them working. I'm probably still going to use them for donors, but again, yeah, just for the sake of the interest of the stream, I would like to get used to using UART on Xbox One S's. And if I can find an Xbox Series S, maybe, that would also be good. But the fact that we can do this now on Xboxes in general is incredible, as we can all confirm. Really cool. Really cool. Cool. So I've got that. The software. Is, where is she? That one. Yo, Torrin, welcome. Okay, just gonna casually lurk whilst playing World of Warcraft. Lovely jubbly. Xbox One, fat it says here as well. Nice. Okay. I'm good, Sam. How are you, my friend? Okay, what goes where? Okay, so you guys can see, right? Yeah. Let's just place some leaded on it, shall we? One, two, three, four, five, six from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. What we got? We got ground. And then we got my red is the yellow. Well, I don't have yellow. My red is the blue. So yellow is here. And then I've got blue, which goes on top. Just like that. Okay. Now all I need to do is replace a couple of things that I have over here. So let's replace them. Yeah. You're right. You're right, Russ. By the way, Joe, do you picture yourself repairing mobile phones at any point? I'm not too sure. Maybe. Why is that just... What's going on here? Oh. Maybe another PS5 will come to the rescue. Maybe. Who knows? Alright. Yo, HD coming in with a tier 3. Yo. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for the tier 3. That is incredible support. You, sir, are an absolute legend. Thank you. I say danke. Xbox One S, I choose you. Yep. Let's see what our situation to the nation is. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. We're just checking some Xbox One S's, some older ones that we have. Yeah, that's honestly, mate, incredible support. Thank you so much. You got the website for the UART codes for this, Joey. For the UART codes, it's a piece of software. It's just a GitHub. If you go onto the latest video, mate, go onto the latest video. It's one of the top links there, Andrew. The video from yesterday specifically, mate. So what I'm doing now is just replacing a couple of the FETs because I took a couple of FETs off here. And to be fair, I could just maybe diagnose this board first, but here's what it is. That's not set down properly. I'll come in with some flux in a minute. Do it now. And then we got one up here as well. Unfortunately. This is an Xbox One S, my friend. I'm looking forward to what this says. Yo! Hello!
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck
if a
woodchuck could chuck wood?
Wood. Thank you so much, Greg, for the £1 straight to the PayPal. Legendary move, mate. Thank you. It's very kind of you, mate. Appreciate you and your face. Alright, so. Was there something else missing down there? Yes, there was. You're right. There was. You're 100% correct. Right there. Good spot, mate. Really good spot. These are donor boards, chat, so there might be just random components missing. And like I said, it'll be good to test UART to see exactly what we can pull here. I'm actually really excited. I want to say it's like this is a MOSFET controller. Yo, Shabali coming in with a tier 1. Shabali, thank you very much. And a big fat welcome. How are you today, my friend? Thank you for the support. Wow, guys, we're on 11 subs today. 11 subs, and we've literally just started the stream. Incredible. Thank you. Vodicon. Wow. So Joe's got a lot better at this than I remember him fitting MOSFETs, and all the pins on the ground side would just be one blob. Looks like a pro install. I mean, it depends, right? I mean, that would still be the case if all of those pins were touching. You know what I mean? It just depends. How long ago was that, Ray? Because I feel like I've been able to solder MOSFETs and stuff properly for years now, to be honest. Thought I'd drop you a little sub. I'm good. Love your channel. I've also submitted a beautiful graphics card as you were so effective with the last one. Thank you, Shabli. I appreciate that. Thank you. 2 years ago. Oh, that would probably explain it. Yeah, it's a long time ago, mate. Yeah. Nice. We get a bit. Cool. I wonder if I need... I might need the 12Vs, hey. But I could just do it from the power supply. I'm sure I could just do it from my power supply, right? Why not? Why not? 12Vs, 5 amps. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the 12Vs are this side. Oh wait, what is 12? Where is the 12Vs? Somi, welcome. And Anonymous Turtle, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. What side is 12 volts? It is that side. So we really quickly. PTM 7950 SE versus. I don't know what that is, Aaron. I have no idea what that is, mate. I know what liquid metal is. I don't know what the other stuff is that you said. So I'm going to go liquid metal. Alright. Let me measure first before I inject this thing that we ain't got no shorts. I mean, Jerry previously should have at least made sure we didn't have shorts. Hey? Alright, continuity mode. Here we go. Multi-metre beeps. Let's have a butcher. So we got the 1.1. All good. We got the 5. Nah, it's okay. We've got the 3.3. It's okay. And we got the 1.8. It's okay. Right. If I inject now and give it 12, we're... I want to say we're on. Yeah, we're on. What? Is this 9? Wait, I need to confirm. I'm pretty sure this is COM port 9. Chat, was it COM port 9 yesterday? Yeah, it is. I'm sure that's working. Nine. Refresh. 9. Connect. I don't have power on it. Okay, so disconnect. Give it power. Give it some beans. Yeah. Connect. Chat, that's alright. It's drawing 1.2 amps. I've just turned it off. Thrown when console unplugged unexpectedly. This is crazy, by the way. This script is nuts. Not script. It's not a script. This stuff is like crazy. It's just insane. Like, it tells you exactly. I mean, I literally just unplugged it because I pressed the button. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write on it and I'm going to say fully working. Because in that way I can just take stuff from it, I guess, right? It's the best I can come up with. Because that's fully working. Chili Fruity, welcome. Graham, welcome. Yeah, it works. Cool. Well, that was easy. Just place MOSFETs. There must have been something else to that. Do you know what this one could have been, chat? It could have been like a... Because one thing that I also need to bear in mind is these could be E106s that, or E1 that, or E100s that I've just not been able to resolve. There's that option as well, because I've had a couple of them. If you think about that, yeah. So it could be like the hard drive for some reason is just not taking an OS. So I'm now going to have a look on the one that I literally just took the stuff from. How are we, 2D Freddy? Okay. Yo, Ray.
Thank you for teaching us how to just mess about and fix things.
That's okay.
Remember the 3S: reuse, repair, and recycle.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Thank you so much, mate, for the £5. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you for the support, my friend. Ray with the £5. Thank you, mate. Danka. Oh, this one looks like it's had work to it, you know, as well. Okay, let's take a couple of FETs from here and see what the situation of the nation is. So I've got how many? So I've got 3 things to replace on this board. God, I'm just like practicing my soldering and stuff here, but this is really interesting, I find. Using UART to like fix these is pretty cool. This is where you learn. You know what I mean, guys? Whoa. Yeah, thank you very much for the £5, Ray. I appreciate that. That's very kind. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like teaching though, you know? I mean, people might disagree with me. I mean, like, is it considered teaching when you're also learning, chat? You know what I mean? Learn together. Yeah, true. Alright, console number 2. Show me what you got. Correct, yeah. GameCube controller that I replaced the joystick and is only working right and left. Any advice on what different? I have no idea, Lumpy, to be honest. I've never worked on a GameCube controller. So I would not know, my friend. I would not know. Maybe something to do with one of the resistors or something along those lines if the other one has stopped working. You know, if one of the orientations stopped working. Right. Just remember, Joey. Ground is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then my red is my yellow. And my blue is my orange. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, can I clear? Do you know what would be cool on here to have? I'll tell you what would be cool on here to have, I'll just say. Just if there's, I don't know, I don't think Ben is watching. But what I'd say is probably the ability to clear. Because you've got save log, but you haven't got clear. So it'd be just nice to, if I press refresh, does that? No. And in the settings. So I feel like just having like a little button up here next to these that said clear would be really cool. Like clear log, because then it could just clear it. You see what I'm saying, chat? I don't know. Do you guys agree? Does connect clear it? No. But I feel like just having a clear would be cool. Because like looking at this, seeing like where it is that I know it's very obvious to see now that we're obviously going with here. But just having a clear option would be pretty decent. Right, let's plug her in. Refresh ports. So we've got 2 9s now. This happens as well. I don't know why we have 2 9s. Right. Right click on screen. Tried that already. You can't type. I think regardless, like for me personally, I found it difficult to work it out with my small brain. So like just having a clear log button would be beneficial, I think. Right, let's give this 12 Vs on the knees. Deaded. Cool. Here we go. Right. So we got 12. It's dead. It's dead. So ready? Refresh ports. Let's go on to 9. I don't know which one it's going to be. Let's try this one. Nah. Let's try this one. Nothing. Why would it not read? Make sure I got my setup properly. They're not bridging. Orange on the top one. yellow on that one. Yep. And then ground on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. They're all on the right terminals. I don't know if that's the correct language. But for some reason, we don't get what we need. Don't need to power it on. That should power it on. Which one is the power on down there? I think it's one of these. No change. Restart program. I don't think that's the issue. I'll try it. I'll turn it off and on whilst it's connected. Interesting. All right, let's see what's going on here, shall we? DC voltage. So we got our 12. We do not get our 1.1. We do not get our 1.8. We get our 5. We don't get our 0. We don't get our 3.3. And we don't get our 5. We get nothing. Whoa, what's that? So I get my 12, but I don't get my 5. You know where I go. Like, if anyone's seen a recent video, you'll know exactly where I go if I don't get that. Where am I going to go, chat? If I don't have my 5, where am I going to go? I got my 12. I don't have my 5. Give me some direction. Because I know exactly where I'm going. To the bin. It's a very good one. No.
Afternoon peeps.
Afternoon Techno coming in with a tier 3. My guy, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. How are you today, my friend? So, chat. I'm going to go top left. Okay? Up here. This is the 5 volt right here. Alright? Concurrent coming in as well with a Prime subscription. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm going to go top left into the 5. This is the 5 volt. Whoa. Alright. Oh, this looks actually liquid damage or something. Right there. This is the, I think this is the converter from the 12 to the 5. And that is a big hole in that chip. See that? How would I have not noticed that before? Maybe this is a really old board that I just didn't have a Scooby, you know. It's very possible. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll replace that chip and just see if we get anything else. Hey? Let me disconnect the Pico. Now, hear me out. Can anybody answer why, in that case, why wouldn't the Pico have picked that up? Does anybody know? These are some questions that I might have for Ben, you know. Well, that looks like liquid damage under there, hey? These might be some questions for Benny Boy. Because I didn't receive... Yeah, maybe the 5 volt is like a... something for it, you know. Just making sure that's not like fusing any layers below. Pico won't work on 12 volts. Is Ben hit? No, I don't think he is. The 5, I think that's the 3.3. Oh, is it? Oh, is this the 3.3, is it? Russ? I had the same problem. I think you need all the voltages so the console can communicate normally to Southbridge, which the Pico then reads. I think that's how it works. Gotcha. Yeah, it'll be interesting to get Ben's perspective on this. Because I don't harass him enough already. Hello! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Tip, salute.
Techno, mate. Come on now. I mean, look, you've just come in with a tier 3 for 20 months, and then you're tipping a £30, mate. Honestly, it's a joke. Why? Thank you so much for the support, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the 30. It's very, very kind. Thank you, pal. It's it helps massively, man, so thank you. Very kind of you. Yeah, I mean the cap, I don't think the cap necessarily looks sus. I think the cap's okay. Let's see what happens now when I give this 12Vs. Be a bit warm. I'm going to give it 12Vs whilst that's there. See what happens. Alright, we get standby. Good. So we're hanging, right, and the reason why I know that we get standby now is because I'm actually hanging on 4 milliamps. So I reckon we're going to get a read now. That seems for 3 volts. Oh, okay, fine. Alright. So, but 5 volts has something to do with it, right? It must do. It must do, because that seems to be working now. Right, I've just connected it. Refresh the port. 9. Connect. Let's see if I get my voltages, because I'm still not getting anything. No. Yeah, on the 3.3, I'm still getting 0.36. So I'm getting my 12, right? I'm getting my 12. We replace this chip here, and I'm not getting what I need. On my 3, I get 0.3. Where's my 5? 0.3. Are you saying that this one's the 5? Down here, Russ? Last because I want to give it to, and there's 2 ads really. Yeah. Yo!
What's the problem today, Joey?
Hello, my friend. Commander Cardboard, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Again, it really, really helps, so thank you. I appreciate you. We're just looking at some Xbox One S consoles, my friend. Just going through like the donor log.
Good work.
And just learning, you know. I'm trying to teach a little bit today. Yay! The legend's in here, yo! Benny boy! Welcome, my blue-eyed boy. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The star of the show. Yo, 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 yo. Listen, Ben. I got a suggestion. Now, I've never, ever contributed to a piece of software in my life. Let today be the first. Ben, how much would you hate me to add a little button that would allow you to clear the log on here? Now, I know that when you press connect, it refreshes it and it clears the log anyway. Do you think that's a good idea, yes or no? To have like a clear log button up here. Let's check this chip, which is, I think, what people are saying. Clear log button is a good idea, Pog? Really? Do you think? Oh. So this is our... Guys, no, this is a MOSFET, right? This isn't our 5 volt. Is this our 5 volt? Is this our 5 volt, chat? Zero 0.3. 0.3. This is the 5, is it? 0.2. That resistor looks a bit sus, hey? Turn that off. Let's go into resistance mode. So this is meant to be 4.7. I mean, it's coming up as 6.3. That might be alright. Hmm. 51k, 50k. Kind of seems about right. Yeah, this is the 5. What a champ. Anytime I've ever suggested a feature. That's why Ben is different. So this is our 5 volt. So we get our 12, we don't get our 5. Wait, is the 5 on the back of this or no? What's all this down here? Am I meant to have caps there? That's a 1 ohm. I'm looking for anything that's in the mega ohms. 3.3, 3.1 mega ohms. 17k, kind of seems about right. Can't get a measurement. 1k. This one? 7k. Okay, I've got to read in that time. Yeah, add a donation button so people can buy your coffee. That's also a great idea. Yeah, it's also a great idea. So, am I just swapping out this chip or what? Overway, welcome, buddy. How are you? This is the rail here, which is... There's something wrong with it. I think. 0.53. Wait there. Where's Madonna? We're measuring in the same place, right? .54. .4248. Within scope. Failing. Chat, what do we think? Listen to this logic. Send 5 volts onto the 5-volt test pad. Thoughts? Or do we just go for a YOLO and swap the chip? It's there's not enough voltage there. As long as it doesn't show a short, I don't see why not. It doesn't, does it? It shows it kind of shows. I'll start at 1 volt. No, I don't think it's going to activate until we put 5 into it, is it? Is that right? Let's go for a 5. Or because I'll tell you what, I'm going to start with a 1. Slowly work our way up. Ready? Nothing. We get 4. 6. 3 volts. 4 volts. 5 volts, we get 24 milliamps. Five volts, 25 milliamps. How strange. Five volts, 24 milliamps. What do you guys think? What's the target? Well, we should be getting something something else. Let me go back onto 12. Going back onto 12 here, we just hold the 5. Get off, man, it keeps sticking to my glove. Go back onto the 12, we just stick onto the 5, and then if I go into DC voltage and measure on that 5 again. Here we get 0.4, hey? So we definitely have something wrong with the 5 volt, because it goes there straight away, right? So from 12 it goes to 5, chat. Is that true or false? Mako, welcome, how are you? No, the test pad isn't short to ground. Test pad isn't short to ground. We get a reading. In ohms, it's like, I think it's like 700 ohms or something. Oh, it's over 1,000. It's over 1,000. 12 to 5. Could it be something else though? Stopping it. Could it be something else on the 1.8 or the 1.1, or will the voltage not travel back, if that makes any sense at all? Noob question here. So we got on the 3.3 we got 760, and then we got 760, which is pretty much exactly the same on the 1.1. Loic, welcome. How are you? We're just fixing some Xbox One S's, my friend. Common failure chip. Okay. Well, yeah, I might as well just go with the change. The change. Can I take that out from the top chat? Say I won't. Say I can't do it. I don't think it is cracked. I mean, it's measuring. No, it's measuring. Those components are measuring. Could just be a faulty cap. Partially faulted. Don't need freshened solder. See if that makes a difference. I mean, that's just a quick, like, change out sort of situation, wasn't it? Right, see what happens now when I put 12 volts into this thing. DC voltage. Negative. Now we get negative 0. We get negative 0.27. What on earth? Do I get the 12? I get the 12. I get negative voltage? How? Ah, okay, so we get 12 here. Interesting. Wait there. So we get 12 here. Negative there. What? Chat, how does this work? How does that work? Nice moves. Thank you. This is a really bad idea. Don't do this. Okay? Especially when you don't have goggles. I don't know how I managed that, to be honest. I don't know how I managed that. I shouldn't have. I still might not have, because it might go. No, we're good. It's crazy. Yeah, the fact that that's not gone is insane. I shouldn't have got away with that. This should have gone bang. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this cap should have gone bang, and should smell like pee. Yeah, pin 1's at top left, and that's where you've got the circle. I've literally just swapped it from another board as well. Right, let me see if I get my 12 V's. See what happens. I don't get any draw at all. So let me just measure it again. Do I get my 12 here? So I get my 12, and then what do I get on here? I still get that negative, but it's different every time. But I think the board is very hot, don't forget. So I get 0.2 there, but minus. And here I get nearly minus 0.1. Mizu says they don't really explode. They do explode. They do explode. Trust me. I've had my experience on them exploding. Yeah, this is weird. So the 5 volts isn't acting up in terms of the actual chip. It has to be something else, right? This is the chip that we just ended up replacing, which is our 3.3. I mean, that's all corroded, isn't it? What is that? Is that the BIOS, chat? Is that the BIOS? Look at all of this up here, by the way. This one might just be... Okay. This one might just be a little bit too far gone, hey? If we're being honest with ourselves. Do you guys agree? This one... What even is it? Is it a cap anymore or what? I don't know. Yeah, it's a very old board. Very, very old board. I'm going to get open line there, but that might just be because it's over 1,000. Let me just switch it into resistance mode. I get OL, which I don't think I should. Let me put it into diode mode. Hold. I get nothing. Oh wait, unless that's ground. No.
Keep up the work.
Yo!
Clouds emoji.
Silva, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 5. Yeah, guys, I'm not getting anything on this rail. In diode mode. Which definitely isn't what should be happening, right? What's this side? This side is ground. This side I should have something, and I don't get a reading. What should this be, chat? Does anybody know? Whoa! I think I know what we got going on in this house. I think I know what we got going on in it. Yeah, you ain't getting your thing. Which means it's this bad boy, I reckon. Chat, what do we think about this thing? Do we agree on the Hagrids, chat? Yeah, Miro, welcome. How are you? Definitely on one of these boards I've said, yeah, this is too far gone, and just chucked it. And I don't blame myself. I'm actually glad that I did that. You know, that's where I'm at. I'm actually glad that I did that. I'm measuring dive mode now and see if I get a reading. What do you think? Yes or no? It's the little things in life, right? Mosfet said, thank you for putting me back. Let's see. Chat, if I told you we were good, what would you say? Because we get a reading now. Who's a doubter? I don't blame you, honestly. I really don't. Right. So let's go 12 Vs on a re. Ooh, I still get nothing, by the way. I reckon this board is fluffed, chat. Fluffed. Yeah, I get no voltage here. So I reckon even though we get a diode reading here, we've like potentially fixed one issue. 10? 10.6? What happened to the other 1.5? R5C7 I don't think is meant to be there. Yeah, chat. I think I call it on this one. To be fair, I think this is a bit too much. Do you know what I mean? I think this is like stupid. 8 there. What do I get here? 6, 5. Yeah, it looks a bit too gunky. You're right. Yeah, I think it looks a bit gunky. Too many problems. Yeah, yeah. Next. I agree. I agree, chat. So we're 1 for 1. Sorry, 1 for 2. Now, I've got to put those components back on this board, I think, to have a look at this board. Oh, was this an APU crack? Was this the one that somebody sent in? Chat, is that a crack on the APU? No. Okay. What's happening with the NCP chip here? Ah, I think I remember this one. That's a ground pin, so it doesn't matter. This would be a good one. I think this is a beep on, beep off on no power. Let me put some stuff back onto this. Where's my sharp A? Not sharp B. No fix. You are... I'm just going to put a bunch of stuff back now. This is a cleaner board, is what I will say. even know where you went. Found you. Because I was trying to rush it. Rough it! Cool. Okay, well at least that is sorted. Hey, and now I just have to quickly put the FETs back. So MOSFET, I will be putting a bunch of you back. I've got three and a controller. Controller. Talk to me about controller. Yeah, I think any that isn't liquid damage is doable. Wrong place. I will sort that out in a second. I was just like mid grab, so I had to be careful, you know. Welcome to the stream, peeps. I hope you can find a nice chill place to relax and hang out. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you and your faces. If you came from the video yesterday, nice. Thank you. I appreciate you. If there is one person out there that came from the video yesterday, awesome. And chat, for the sake of flux today, we're not in a very caring mood about positioning of chips. The goal is to get these up and running and working if possible. Not to look pretty. You know what I mean? So we're 1 for 2. So it's 1-1 currently. Do you think we're going to fix this one, chat? Yes or no? There's also no logic to go by here. It's just guessing at this point. Because you don't know what it does, neither do I. Cool. Yes, says Fast Eddie. Welcome, Eddie. I hope so, but time will tell. I know him. Oh, was he your mate, MOSFET? Sorry. Is there a bit of gunky gunk on here? He looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, this would be an interesting one because it might tell us what RAM stick is faulty if we get that far, hey? Alright, I think we're good. Let's give this some power of the hour. Let's go. 12 V's to the knees, no rees. I saw a sparkle darkle. 10, guys. 10 milliamps, 9 milliamps. Good, because I think the board is hot, right? And when the board is hot, what does that mean? When the board is hot, what does that mean? It's going to take, I think it's going to take a little bit more amps or less. I don't know. Because usually it was hanging around about the 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This bad boy goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then was it red bottom? Red bottom, blue top, chat? I think so. Red bottom, blue bot. Red top, blue bot. I'm going to go red top, blue bot. Yo.
Low resistance.
Thank you very much for the €5. Sylv, that's €10 now total. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you, my friend. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you. Okay, so we've got the 12 V's, no rees, but it's not, the 12 V's isn't plugged in yet. So let me grab this and oh, maybe I got this wrong, you know. Did I get it wrong? We're about to find out. I can't remember. Let's see. Was it blue top? Was it blue top? Blue top, red bottom. Okay. My bad, my bad, my bad. Thank you, guys. That's why you guys are the best. All right, try again. Ready? Xbox, speak to me. What we got? So COM port 9, refresh ports. There it is. 12 V's on the rees. No please. 3, 2, 1. Are you guys sure it was red bot, blue top? This is a different one, Peter. I'm going through all my donor boards, Peter. I don't know the state of this console, Ben. I have no idea, my friend. I wish I could tell you. Right, we've got 9 milliamp draw. 9 milliamp draw. Refresh. 9 connect. No, okay. Let's check for voltages quick. Voltaginis. $12, obviously, yeah? Right, 12, got 12. Got 5. Got 5, got 3.3. No 3.3. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Chat, what IC did I take off this first? You ain't seeing nothing, chat. You ain't seeing nothing. You ain't hearing nothing. You ain't knowing nothing. All right? Do you understand? Something smells funny. Shane, welcome. And Notorious, thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate you. No, I put the 5 back. Right, let me see what I get now. Chat, would you believe it if I told you we get a boot? Now let me just make sure it's not a beep on, beep off. But this one is going to boot, which is good. So we've got, this is good news because I think this is a beep on, beep off. So we'll be able to see exactly what it is that's failing. I could be wrong entirely, but this is a really good test, okay? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Console on. All right, it's just turned off. So it's got 12 Vs going to its standby. It's just boot looping right now. So if I refresh and connect, here we go. It should do. I can see the console boot looping. 136 milliamps off. 136 milliamps off. Why is nothing coming up on UART, do we think? Xbox One S, COM port 9 for sure. Refresh, COM port 9. Connect. The reader's got to be on wrong, right? The reader has to be on wrong. It's boot looping. I don't think it is. Knackered South Bridge. Where does it get the codes from? Where does it get the information from, Ben? Is it the South Bridge? Right, you guys said red bottom, right? Yellow. Yellow, red bottom. Yeah, you're right. Orange. Top. Yeah, you guys are right. Let's just get a bit more of a better connection on. See if that's the issue. I don't think this will be the issue, but we'll see. That's all connected, as it should be. Screen cap. 12 V's. Pushes up to 133, stops. COM port 9, refresh. Connect. Here we go. Ooh, Ben, what we got? Here we go. Here we go. I've just turned it off and on again. Right, what do we get? So power G. Wait, PWG. RPA failed on. Check output capacitors for VMEMIO. C9E8. C9E8. Here we go, guys. We've got our first like C9E8. Does anyone know where that might be? Bottom right. I've got C9E7. I've got C9E7 down here, but I ain't got no C9E8. So I've got C9F9, C9F14, C9 is up here. Look. C9E7, C9E8 is what I need. C9E8. I can check myself, but I didn't know if anybody had the stuff open. But I've got C9E7 here, C9E6, PWG fault. Yeah. Is the bottom left of C9E7. Oh, here? Check output caps. It's because I've never expected one of these to go faulty, you know? It's because I've never expected one of these to go faulty. Wasn't even looking for it. So should I test on where it says DB? So it says check while on. So failed while on. Check VEXT. R5T18. Wait there. Check output caps for VMEM. So is it talking about these caps? It's not going to be here, is it? It's not going to be our standard U9F1. Check output for these ones. I've got E081 and I've got E083. That seems to be okay. It has got other caps, hasn't it? it's got other components here. So it says VTOL go to check VX R5 T18 R5 RT26 and then Q9D1. I'm pretty sure this one's Q9D1. No, this is U9F1. R5 T18. Chat, is R5 a resistor? R5 T18? Does anyone know where R5 T18 is? I have got a board view. Let's have a look and see if I can find it quicker. I'm just loading that up. Oh no, I haven't got a board view, I've only got PDFs. I've only got PDFs. Nick! Yo!
Another month watching Joey on JDT.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the Prime for 15 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which error we got? We've got E083 and E081, Ben. Probably E081, I think, comes first. E081. Tonk coming in with a Prime. Thank you very much, my friend. That's very kind of you. Appreciate you. E082 you can only get with a bad power supply. I'm using a power supply. I'm using a bench power supply craft. I'm using one that... This is what I'm getting.
Almost a year. Time flies.
Thank you
Smiley
very much,
face
Wayne.
emoji.
You're absolutely a legend. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very kind. I appreciate it. You've triggered a hype train, guys. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Gamer Riot coming in as well with... Game Riot coming in with a Prime. From a Prime to a Tier 1 sub. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's incredible support. Game, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hype train level 1, guys. Thank you. Bench power supply. Can't supply enough current. I think it can, Bridger. You have to set it to 5. It's at 5 amps. It's at 5 amps. I've already done one board and it worked fine. It booted. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just going to make sure I've got all my components on here. Oh, no, I am missing a component, chat. I'm missing a component. This one. Okay. Well, Ben, I don't know if that helps in any way. Wait, did it say that this one might be the thing? Q5C1? No, it didn't say anything about Q5C1 not being there, by the way. I don't know if that does anything for you. But I've just remembered that I took Q5C1. But it doesn't state on here that Q5C1 is missing or anything like that. But so I don't know if you can link that error to Q5C1. That effect we don't need for boot. Really? But will it make a difference on the error code? Is this FET for the hard drive or something? It looks like it's for the hard drive. Are you sure? It supplies a disk drive, is it? It'd be interesting to see if we get anything different now then, wouldn't it? Let's see. Here we go. Still the same. So technically no different. Yeah, how weird does this look? I'll turn it off and turn it back on. There we go. That's where we get our issue, right there. See? E081 and E083, and then it turns off, it looks like. So it throws this error first, E081. And then it throws turning off. So, throw my console V12, gated while on. Check V extension. R5 T18. Guys, where was R5 T18? Does anybody know again? Did we cover that? Did somebody say it on the back? Back aboard. Thank you. I should be able to find it relatively quick. He says. What was it? R5 T18. R5T. Big cluster of components under the APU. Oh, thank you, Sparta. I haven't got Discord open. Oh, it's on the back of the South Bridge. There it is. This bad boy. Well, I might just check and see what the resistance is. And it's reading 1K. R5T26. Bless me. Oh, it's right above it? Oh, it is, yeah. It's a bit all over the place, eh? Measuring 8K. Donor one does that as well.
Bless
Seal.
you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's those two. Seem to be okay. Q9D1, where's that? Q9D1. Thank you. Ah. This is a new one. This bad boy here. Have I replaced this? Straight diode mode, let's check. Zero 0.45. 0.52. Open line. Oh, 0.5, there we go. Yes, we get 5.2. 4.5, 4.5. And then measure here to here. Okay, 4.9. That seems to be okay. And then R9 C24. Is this little guy here? $2.4K. I mean, that all seems alright, hey? Does that all seem okay, chat? What do you think? So I'm a little bit stumped with this one now. Look, other reference number. That's just the C9E8. If you're talking about E083, that's just the C9E8, the big cap that we looked at. So I've checked all the components that the UART tool suggests. Q9D1, that's here. I checked that. This one. Well, just straight up replace? I don't think it makes sense, does it? Does it make sense to replace it? Can be faulty. Okay. Well, let's give it a replace. Yeah, so I've done my due diligence in terms of like just checking to make sure that it reads okay, and it seems to be reading a-okay as far as I can tell, chat. So I'll just go for a straight replace. Now I can't remember which one's which. Chat, I can't remember which one's which. They were both next to each other. They were literally both next to each other. Alright. Let's see what I get now. Do you guys think we're going to have any different or not? Interesting if we do, hey? 12 these. I mean, it's coming up exactly the same. Here we go. Same thing. Check power supply. V12. Gated. So that one's a bit weird. That was a bit strange, isn't it? Just pulling wires off shelves. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to fix that one either. Because that one seems a bit weird. That one's a bit strange. You know what I mean? I don't have an oscilloscope, no. I can barely use a multimeter. That's okay. I completely understand as well. Like, it's not going to be bang on all the time, you know. And that we are going to have some issues. But what I'll do is I'll mark this board as well, no fix, and then we can just go from there, chat. Like, if we can come across some more things, I'll mark this one as a no fix, and we can dig out the, you know, tens of other boards that I've got. No fix, you are just like that. But there we go. I mean, in terms of like fact finding and just learning, it's been brilliant. No fix UART. So we got, unfortunately, we managed to fix one, but that wasn't because of UART. I think that just worked. So that was interesting. That might be, I don't know if it's going to be like an E106 with something or not, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'm actually going to call it there today, guys. 4:10. A little bit of a shorter one today, a couple of hours. Put the codes on there as well. What do you mean, sorry? One in the chat, if you enjoyed today's stream looking at the UART stuff, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll definitely continue that and have a look and see if we can. I want to get a good fix, like some RAM or something, you know, that'd be decent. If you haven't seen the video from yesterday, I'd actually highly recommend checking the video out. Probably my best. Technically my best video so far. I won't say like too many things because I don't want to ruin it for somebody who like is probably gonna watch it or something. But yeah, I would say that it was a really nice fix for me. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and your faces. I'll probably be live on, when am I next live? Tuesday? I think Tuesday. Brilliant. Any second now. Any second now. Okay, camera. Camera just went, nope. I'm sick and tired of this now. There we go. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one on the Tuesday. Thank you very much for the support today, by the way. I know that last stream I had to actually quite like rush bad and go because it was very it was a very like abrupt ending because it was 5:30 and I had to leave. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate you. And if you haven't seen the video already, go over to the YouTube channel and check it out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Much love.